you most to Kobe Bryant in today's game?
That's a hard question because I don't really see nobody with that, killer instinct. The closest that I'll say would be Steph Curry. Because Steph Curry got that killer instincts when it's time for the playoffs, when it's time for the big game. He wants the big shot. He ain't afraid of the big shot. He steps up to the challenge. He's never considered the best, but he's always the best when it's time to be the best.
Hey, you know what it is right here? It's Joker News. Hey, we need to jump back into this. We got some juicy news. Closest to Kobe Bryant in today's NBA, Snoop Dogg Shuns LeBron James and Kevin Durant to name the Mamba's real successor. Yes, legendary rapper and famously a Lakers fan, Snoop Dogg has been a huge Kobe Bryant admirer for a long time. After almost 3 years of Bryant's death, the popular rapper recently chose the closest player to the Mamba in Team's NBA. Now, in a recent appearance on Stephen A's World on ESPN, Snoop admitted that it was a difficult question, but ultimately made the case for a popular star player, snubbing both LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Now, if you guys didn't know, LeBron James and Kevin Durant have established themselves at the pinnacle of greatness in the modern-day NBA. Now, however, they are still far from achieving Mamba status, according to Snoop. Now, Snoop Dogg compares Stephen Curry to Kobe Bryant. Now, on his recent visit to Stephen A's World on ESPN, Stephen A. Smith asked Snoop Dogg, who reminds you of Kobe Bryant in today's game. In response, Snoop said that that's a hard question because I don't really see nobody with that killer instinct. The closest that I'll say would be Steph Curry. Now, because Steph Curry got that killer instinct, when it's time for the playoffs, when it's time for the big game, he wants the big shot. He ain't afraid of the big shot. He steps up to the challenge. He's never considered the best, but he's always the best. When it's time to be the best, Snoop added. Now, Snoop Dogg praised Stephen Curry for his killer instinct and his ability to step up in crucial moments, especially during playoffs and big games. He highlighted Curry's fearlessness in taking and making big shots and his willingness to embrace challenges. Now, however, the popular rapper didn't take into consideration the clutch greatness of King James, especially as a Lakers fan. Incidentally, both Steph and LeBron have the same number of chips, while James has 3 more Finals MVPs than the greatest shooter of all time. It is certainly surprising that Snoop thinks that Curry's mindset is more Mamba than LeBron and KD. Now, in case you guys didn't know, Snoop Dogg's enduring admiration for Bryant and Curry, Snoop Dogg has previously shown his admiration, and for Curry as well. He gave Curry a personalized death row chain last summer as a mark of respect and gratitude. Over the years, Snoop Dogg has been known to back both Bryant and Curry, demonstrating his admiration for their abilities and accomplishments in basketball. Now, Snoop Dogg has a great deal of respect for Bryant. Upon the NBA legend's retirement in 2016, he gave Bryant a personalized Lakers automobile. Now, during the ride, Snoop Dogg expressed his gratitude to Bryant for what he meant to him and his family. He noted that while he intended to gift Bryant, he felt that Bryant actually blessed him with his presence and touched everyone with his humility and greatness. Now, that's just some recent news right there, but that's what Snoop was doing for Bryant, and that's the things he was talking about. But I'm kind of curious what you guys even think in the comments too. But you guys need to let me know on that type of note as well. And like another thing, a Mississippi morning news anchor appears to be out of the job after saying a popular Snoop Dogg phrase on air earlier this month. She was talking about how Barbie Bestet has not returned to the anchor desk at NBC affiliate WLBT since the March 8th broadcast and is no longer listed as a member of the news team on the station's website, the Clarion Ledger reports. The Post reached out to Bassett, WLBT, and Snoop Dogg for comment. As I am sure you can understand, WLBT is unable to comment on personal matters. Ted Fortenberry, the station's regional vice president and general manager, told the Post in an emailed statement Saturday that the gaffe was made during a discussion about Snoop Dogg's latest addition to his Cali wine line. Now, Bassett said, "For shizzle, my nizzle," when the idea of Snoop collaboration with a newsroom journalist was raised. Nizzle is a slang for, the N-word. Now, Bassett, who is white, also tweeted the phrase in 2011. This is not the first time Bassett, who boasts being the first chief meteorologist in WLBT's history, has landed in hot water for her comments. Now, the Mississippi native apologized in October 2022 after referencing a black reporter's grandmammy on air. Though not intentional, I now understand how my comment was both insensitive and hurtful. I have apologized to Carmen Poe. Now, Bassett said about her colleague, "I'd like to apologize to you. That is not the heart of who I am, and for that I humbly ask for your forgiveness, and I apologize to everyone I have offended." She continued, "I will learn from this and participate in training so I can better understand our history and our people. I can't mend the hurt my comment caused. I pray you'll forgive me and that you'll extend grace through this awful mistake." Now, her latest slip-up drew the attention of Charlemagne the God, who defended her this week on the radio. "I don't think she should have been fired for that," he said on The Breakfast Club. "But she might not even know what nizzle means, yo. Come on, stop. That's not a reason to fire that woman." Some social media users have come to Bassett's defense, while others say it's not appropriate for a white woman to say that phrase. But, I want to know what you guys think in the comments below, so hit that like and subscribe, and let me know what you think below. Let's talk about it. Stay tuned.